There are so many ideas about date nights. I've just researched it and also heard it from clients that they bought like a sexy game online, like a board game, which has like cards and instructions. And then there's like card sets which work similarly. This is really nice. And so there's so much on offer. I enjoy that. So longer nights in the Northern Hemisphere make your home extra cozy now. So this is the best season to get creative for intimate nights in. So it ranges from like sexy board games and like themed box sets delivered to your door. So there's really no excuse to stick to one activity only or to only ever veg out in front of the screen. So how about trying some intimacy ideas that do not involve screens or technology, apart from maybe playing music? This is so precious these days, no devices. So physical time together can but does not have to equal having sex. You want to create some kind of novelty, so you could change rooms. And it's obviously best to have a purpose room for intimacy date nights, but not everybody has that kind of space. And so some couples live in bedsits and they do not even have a bedroom. But even then, it's worth changing the lighting. You can change the decor very simply with blankets and cushions, get flowers, play music, and light incense or so. And if you're on a weekend away, it's even better, like in a hotel room. It's worth setting the intimacy container by having a little discussion before. This is about managing expectations for a physical date night together. You may want to discuss if physical touch can include genital or breast touch, if one or both of you can get naked, and if the activity is more for physical foreplay leading to sex seamlessly, or if you want to finish the structured part and then discuss whether you want to have sex or not. This is important for both of you to relax and to be fully present in the moment and not be afraid that it might lead to something that you're not sure you're ready for. So physical dates are usually about mutual touch, but I would suggest to pick a giver and receiver, and no worries, you can swap around. So it can be really blissful to step away from screens and technologies and from discussing work and to just leave the state of the world and household management just for a moment aside. It's a wonderful meditative touch practice together without agendas other than being fully present to giving and receiving touch. So this is what to do. You can invite your partner to lie down on a soft mat or on the bed and then sit or kneel next to them. So you can place your hand on their abdomen and concentrate on their breath rhythm. And you just like watch this rise and fall, and maybe you notice that your breath is tuning into theirs. But their breath rhythm is not their only body rhythm. So when you have the hand on the abdomen, you may like have little other rhythms that you notice as well. Or you can also tune into your heartbeat. But even subtler rhythms, there is fluids and energy in the body which are at the core of their aliveness. So you move your hands really slowly over your partner's body with light touch in search of places that feel interesting and alive, and you stay present to every step of the journey and see what you discover. So you see me doing this on my body. This is slower than you think. Sometimes you will be barely moving your hand at all. Give your hands permission to be curious and explore and expect new discoveries. And then you can ask your partner to turn onto their side to explore their back. You may want to feel along both sides of the spine, the sacral area, or the kidneys feel really nice, just below the ribs on both sides. Then you can ask them to turn onto their backs again and ask permission to cup their pubic bone with the other hand resting on their heart. Make sure you're both comfortable. So as a giver, you need to move close and adjust your position. Your partner may want to cup your hand while you do that. Open their eyes and gaze into your eyes. So that's a beautiful moment of intimacy. Your partner can give feedback at all times, obviously, particularly when something feels uncomfortable. But this particular exercise is not receiver-led. It's about cultivating the curiosity in your hands and explore the rhythm and pulsation. It's for you, for the giver, and for connection. However, as a receiver, it's generally really nice feeling ourselves to find explored in this way. And you may find that you both enter a trance-like space with each other. When exploring the rhythms, you connect to the physical foundations of your partner's being and character, to what makes them tick. This can recreate deep connection and enhance intimacy. So after that, you can have a cuddle, hold each other maybe if you feel like it, and then swap around if you like. So you can also book me to facilitate a 2-hour date night experience for you on Zoom, and for a physical night with your partner, and you will find the link underneath.